Welcome to Fake Gamer Bro. I'm your fakest gamer bro, Jackie aka Jax. Pronouns they, them, and I'm here to talk about mobile games I love and hate and love to hate. And John, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Jandakar. Just realizing I've been on this podcast twice before, and I don't think I ever actually said my pronouns. He, they.
Nice. I also call you Jondi, and you say Jandy. So we're all good. I assigned you Jondi.
Normally, my other friends call me Jan. So, like,
Sure. All the names. This is what happens when you have friends primarily online and you only sometimes pay attention to their username and nothing else. Anyway, you tried out some new games lately that was it the Disney Mirrorverse? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
You want to talk about that a bit?
All right. So, Disney Mirrorverse, on the first episode that I was on, I talked about Disney Heroes Battle Mode for a little bit. Basically, an auto battler gacha with Disney characters. Mirrorverse is not an auto battler. It makes the combat like actually playable. Like it gives you a virtual joystick, and also you pick between one of these three characters on the team that you send out, and you also have like quick attack and like heavy attack. Heavy attack causes light attack to like go on a cooldown. It's kind of interesting. My biggest problem with it was how much it lagged. My personal biggest problem with it. Because, like, it was trying to be a video game on a hardware that was not built for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it's like the actual gameplay of it rewards quick movements. If you move the joystick just in any direction, your character will dodge that direction, and then they'll start like moving that way. So like if you see a heavy attack coming in from one of your enemies, you dodge out of the way of it. The problem is it's super laggy. So like you try to dodge, the game freezes up because like multiple stats are being applied or something in a very, very short amount of time. And it's just like, okay, well, all right.
This reminds me of how my dad plays Call of Duty and like other shooters on very bad rural internet. And so he lags so bad, he just watches guys come up and shoot him in the face. But yeah, I mean that sucks as a game. That's why like we talked about this last time, but some games try too hard to be mobile games when they're not mobile games.
Exactly.
So we'll see if the lag gets better.
Yeah.
Or what? You said that there were some really good character designs. I know we are an audio only medium, but you want to talk about some of the character designs?
The absolute best part of the game. The characterization, not great. The story, kind of limp. The character designs are the absolute best part of it. For Jack Skellington, the first one that comes to mind, they put him in like a full fucking voodoo getup. Because so the whole plot of the game is that like the Mirrorverse is where multiple versions, two universes collided together and created these versions of the Disney characters. So like Sully has a fucking mech suit powered by a scream canister.
I saw in an advertisement Belle was like a mage.
Yeah, yes. Well, because I have to like look it up again on my end because they're really cool when I'm looking at them, but once they're out of in front of my eyes, it's just like I can't remember shit.
Yeah, that could either be not as memorable or ADHD.
It's that one.
Yeah.
Merida has this like really like all of her hair is put back into this dope ass ponytail. Basically everyone is in like suits of steampunk armor. I will be honest, the genie looks a bit weird. He has like this massive beard with like that ends in a point.
Oh, wild.
Oh, speaking of wild, Frank Wild from Jungle Cruise. You know, the Dwayne Johnson character.
What? He's in this?
He's in this game. And the thing about this game is that like all of the characters are in basically their final forms.
Yeah.
So fucking Frank Wild has just this like swamp thing ass arm, like made out of jungle. It's so cool.
I can't believe they put Frank Wild.
Yeah, exactly. A Jungle Cruise character.
Yeah. Jungle Cruise, while we're on this topic, because I said we are, has a
Mhm.
gay character in it.
Does it?
Yeah. Have
I
you seen
didn't
the movie?
watch it because it was Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, no, surprisingly good, Jungle Cruise. Not like great. It's not like I'm gonna run around and recommend it to everyone. But yeah, so there's, there's Frank, and then there's whatever the main woman character's name is, who's basically the protagonist, and her brother who follows her around even though he's like not into the outdoors or adventure or anything like that, right?
Gotcha.
And at one time, whenever the sister's not there, Frank and the brother have a conversation like, so like you obviously aren't into this. Why are you here? And the brother is like, well, my family kept giving me potential like brides, and I turned all of them down because that's not my thing, and everyone rejected me except for my sister.
Oh, huh.
Something like that.
Interesting.
So like he doesn't come out and say he's gay, but
But yeah.
just absolutely surprising. I heard no one talk about it because no one fucking watched Jungle Cruise.
Well, yeah. That
But yeah, surprisingly decent movie.
interesting.
So I'm glad it got a shout out in this game I'll never play.
Yeah. Another one of the designs that comes to mind is Oogie Boogie's design. He's wearing like a waistcoat. He has a shield and a flail.
Oh.
The flail is two spiked dice,
Oh, nice.
and the shield is a roulette wheel.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So how does getting the characters work? Is it like a gotcha?
This game has a catalog of like 40 something characters, and every once in a while it will give you crystals. I don't think I ever got a legitimate crystal. I think they were all just like promotional stuff from like having joined the game when it first comes out. But I ended up with like 20 something characters. Ostensibly it gives you crystals. I don't remember how the like legitimate ways to get them are. I believe through like weekly events. I don't even remember if there were like crystal shards or anything. I think you just get a whole ass crystal.
Gotcha. Are you still playing this? It just came out pretty recently, right?
Uh, no, I played it for like 2 days, like three. It's still on my phone, but aside from the character designs, which are extremely cool and interesting, it's basically just like an underbaked Disney Heroes battle mode. And like playing those two side by side, Disney Heroes battle mode has a lot more like gameplay to it, despite being an auto battler.
Gotcha.
They both have energy systems, but they also have like energy systems in different ways. Because, like, if you are generally savvy with how you use your time in Disney Heroes Battle Mode, you will get through like general promotions and shit so much continue on items that like it's basically the only way you'll be able to use it is if you play for like 8 hours like straight.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and Mirrorverse is just generally so. Something that I didn't mention is that eventually you get an auto battle function which plays worse than you,
Oh,
but well, yeah, it's not great. The tank characters will not dodge.
gotcha.
The tank characters will like run up and just punch the enemies and tank the hits rather than even attempting to move.
Good.
But then like when you try and undo the auto battle and do it yourself, then the game starts lagging up again.
That sucks.
Yeah, because now it's got to deal with the virtual joystick, and also the special abilities are going off at unexpected events, and like
Yeah. So is it the lag that kind of got you off of it?
it. Yeah, definitely. I would have played more if I could, sink my brain into it. Well, no, that's not even true. The lag is like surface level. On a deeper level is the like story and characterization.
Gotcha.
For some reason they remove the like strong character traits and memes of the like canon characters and replace them with different ones.
Oh,
For some reason Captain Jack Sparrow never once corrects to say captain. Everyone in the left and right is calling him Jack Sparrow, and he's constantly obsessed with treasure, which I don't remember. In fairness, it has been a while since I've seen the movies, but I don't remember him being all that caring about treasure, like any more than usual.
yeah. I mean, I guess we mostly saw him when other shit was happening in the movies. So like
That's fair.
he was obsessed with very specific things than treasure in general,
Yeah.
from what I can remember.
They also turn Sully into a himbo for some reason. He just has no brains. Big guy, no brain, obviously. Like,
Dang,
yeah. I don't even know if Mike is in the game, now that I think about it.
that would be hilarious. Uh, to see him like fighting.
Yet again, he was left out.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer for it, honestly, it just looked like I don't know, maybe I'm just biased for Kingdom Hearts, but like this just looks like it could have been like if Disney took over Kingdom Hearts and there was no anime characters, but the Disney characters did all the anime shit.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Mike is in the game. He looks extremely stupid. But
But I mean, Mike.
so Mike's design looks like the mech suit at the end of Aliens,
Oh, wow.
but like directly closed in on him.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So so basically your recommendation for this game is just go look at pretty pictures rather than play it.
Exactly.
Cool.
Don't actually, if you want to play this game, play Disney Heroes Battle Mode instead.
I got you playing another game. It was a game that we see advertised everywhere with the craziest fucking advertisements that you know have nothing to do with the game. They even got oh god, what's her name? Isn't it Kate Kathy Bates?
Oh,
Fucking Kathy
what the
Bates,
fuck?
right?
As the
They
grandma?
have as the grandma. They have fucking Kathy Bates in the grandma advertisement.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, like it's insane the advertisements for this game.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it and I got you to play it and you had a less positive experience.
Yep. I got 3 days in, and I could not. I couldn't progress. I just got sniped. Like I can always tell I'm not gonna have a good time when the stagnation hits on the first day that I play.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess for me, I was switching between a lot of merge games at the time I was playing because
That would be
so
it.
I was playing it for a while and then my fucking phone crapped out and I had to use my old phone and I didn't feel like re-downloading all the games I was playing onto my old phone.
Yeah.
So I've just got back on my new phone and I'm starting to get back into the games I was playing. So I don't remember a lot of stuff. Didn't they have like daily quests that kind of eased the stagnation, or maybe that's a higher level?
If they do, I didn't get to that point.
Gotcha.
What they have instead are boxes where you push the you tap the box and it releases something covered in cobwebs.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those are pretty standard in a couple merge games.
Yeah, it filled up my thing.
Oh no! Did you just keep opening it?
What? So I tried not to, but like I had so many different technology trees, I guess,
There's a shit ton in this game, yeah.
Yeah, that like I don't even think any of them got to the inventory. It's just that like the board would fill up, and then I would like try to merge all of them, and then I would run out of energy like halfway through.
Yeah, it definitely is more of a try to get you to pay for shit game.
Yeah,
I think you should try Merge Mayor.
Merge Manor.
It also has the shit's covered in cobwebs, but it's not nearly as much, and there's not as many different trees that you have to deal with.
Yeah. See, I would have been fine if the only thing I could buy weren't boxes.
Yeah, that's fair. Merge Mare has boxes you can buy, but it also has, I don't think it's every hour. Maybe it's every like 4 hours. There's a different set of items you can buy. And it's just a lot easier to get premium currency. Now, I'm saying this as someone, I still fucking spend money on these games. I'm terrible. That's part of, like, I have a budget on how much I can spend each month on games. And once I actually start making money on this, it's going to be my business expense.
Yeah.
But I try not to spend too much. It's just like, I'm playing this game for fucking hours. I have some spare cash that technically shouldn't be spare cash, and I should be saving it for other stuff, but
Yeah.
that isn't real.
Yeah.
It's fake. That's fake. Don't listen to me. I'm terrible. But it's like, $3 is a drop in the bucket. So,
True.
but yeah, Merge Mare I had a lot of fun with. And then they have like different events. So if you're like feeling kind of burned out on like the main thing, you can just start an event that lasts for like 3 days. Because there's one that's always around. Maybe once you reach a certain level, there's one that's always around that you can just keep going back to every like 3 days or something.
Gotcha.
So you can just play that.
So it's kind of like the adventure capitalist events, but like all the time, I guess.
So there's one single event that you can just start all the time. Like it's not different themed. And then there will sometimes be themed events.
I see.
Like I was around for the Halloween event, so that had a neat feature where you would make like zombies come to life and they would move and like leave body parts in their place and then die, and
Oh,
you would resurrect them again,
huh.
and you'd merge the body parts to like create like bigger body parts like a brain and then eventually a Frankenstein and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And that's not like mechanics in the normal game. Like stuff doesn't move around like that in the normal game, but for that event, it had new mechanics. So I thought that was neat. I should have recommended that game to you, but you asked specifically about Merge Mansion, and I personally liked it. But I also like, I don't know. I just think that there's a neat plot. Like eventually you'll get into it where like you have this plot where the main girl was in the city for a while and gets fucking scammed by this dude, and then the dude shows up trying to be like, oh no, I totally didn't scam you, it was a big
Oh
misunderstanding anyway.
no.
We're in love and gonna get married, right? That's what you said, so I'm here to like move in. And she's like, no. But he's just hanging around while she's fixing up the place, being like, yeah, it'll be so cute to live here with you. So it's kind of funny if you can progress far enough. No, wait, sorry, that's not in Merge Mansion. That's in,
Different merge game.
I know, it's in the knockoff of Merge Mansion. That's why I was,
What the fuck?
Merge Manor is that plot. That game I found somewhere else. Like I'll talk about this later in another episode, but sometimes I play those advertisements like, if you download this, you'll get money for playing games.
Oh yeah, the misplay and shit.
Yeah, Mist Plays the one I downloaded, and that's a whole other topic. But that is where I found that game, and that's a fucking wild plot. I haven't gotten too far in the plot of Merge Mansion.
Funny enough, neither did I.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're gonna like confiscate your house if you don't fix it up,
Yeah,
and then you start fixing it up.
but also the grandma's hiding something.
Yeah, there's like this frog statue or something that you're like, what the fuck is this about? Yeah, no, so funnily enough, I do prefer Merge Manor over Merge Mansion.
Nice.
The knockoff game is what I prefer.
Yeah.
The grandma with a red head knockoff game, not the one with Kathy Bates. Like, Kathy Bates, are you just like hanging out? Just like, sure, I'll
I
advertise
mean,
for a mobile game.
yeah, sure, why not? I like if they pay enough, it's a job.
Yeah, I think that was finally the thing that got me to download it. Was I'm like, okay, fine, they got Kathy Bates in this.
They got the crazy lady from from Misery.
Anyway, so back on the topic of Merge Mansion and how, like, after one day you were already starting to stagnate and not like get anywhere.
A uppers.
I feel like you were mentioning that about a couple of other games you were playing recently.
So yes and no. It wasn't me. Other people in our little group chat tried to talk about or tried to play Mirrorverse to get like context for it.
Oh, Justin.
Yes.
Oh, I just assigned everything to you, I guess, because you were the last person to talk about
Yeah, no, that's fair.
it.
But yeah, Justin was saying that like they were really stagnating on Mirrorverse.
Did you? So you didn't have a similar experience with Mirrorverse?
No, because I started the game the day of launch. So I had all of the like, hey, you've got we give you like all sorts of shit.
Oh, gotcha. So you got like bonus material.
Yeah, I got so much bonus material.
Gotcha. So this is a huge problem with especially idle games. Like we kind of talked about this with Adventure Capitalist, where it's like
Mhm.
they'll start to stagnate to try to get you to spend money, and now like it's been a problem with merge games where it's like, okay, cool, you keep unlocking more shit and you need more space on your board, or you need to like get this to such a high level it's taking goddamn forever that it's like still trying to get you to spend money or just sit there and like focus on one thing to merge forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
Are there any other games you've noticed that for, like other genres?
So yeah, it's mainly for like idle and also gotcha
Oh yeah,
games
yeah, yeah.
because, I can't just give you the whole catalog off the bat.
Yeah,
But it is mainly in those two. Like basically any game with like gotcha mechanics.
yeah. Sorry, now I'm just gonna look for my game library and see what's up.
Oh shit. I just discovered looking back there was one that I hadn't actually brought up yet. Fucking Hercules's character design for Mirrorverse.
Yeah.
Hercules' character design, he has like metal wings like an angel.
Oh damn, who needs a Pegasus? You got wings.
Yeah. Also, like the armor he's wearing is also pretty fucking cool. But mainly the metal wings.
Yeah, I guess it mostly is just like idle and gotcha games. I really feel it. I mean, I play a lot more idle games than gotcha games. So every time I'm like, oh yeah, there is kind of a bottleneck here. I'm like, yep, that's an idle game. Like, yeah. Oh, there's another thing. Some puzzle games.
Mm, yeah.
I was playing. I was playing. What's that Harry Potter Match 3 game? Yes, I played a Harry Potter game too.
Actually, either of the because there was the what was
Hogwarts
that?
Mystery.
Uh, yes, that one.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten super far in that one, but
Yeah, the energy system is real punishing in that.
gotcha. Um, that's another game I play on misplay, so I'm getting money. It's fine. But yeah, no, the match 3 game, like it just got to a point where I could not progress without using a shit ton of um like those item buffs.
Yeah, like power
Yeah,
ups and
power ups.
whatever.
And it's like the same kind of thing with Candy Crush, where I mean, I got a little bit better at Candy Crush. I didn't reach like a dead end. I just started playing other games. But like match 3 games like that, or I imagine I'm going to get to that place with like Bubble Witch and stuff.
Yeah,
I think this kind of goes back to our conversation last time about how games that don't end, and one of the ways that they still keep preventing people from like getting to the end too fast until they can like put more levels on there is by just like you gotta spend money to get more of these power ups because There's no other way you're going to get through these levels.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. It's frustrating when you have games that rely on like skill for the most part, like a little bit of luck with how shit drops, but also like skill and forethought. And then it's like, no, there's nothing you can do about this. It's just a shitty way of getting money out of people and trying to make it seem like it's tough whenever it's impossible.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to talk more about match 3 games with. I want to get Cam back on to talk about match 3.
Yeah, I'm not really that big in match 3 games.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Bejeweled since it first was an automatic download on my computer.
I think the reason is because like it always felt a bit too RNG to me.
Yeah, it is a lot of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of it's a little bit of it's skill, just like some are just like a lot of RNG games. It's enough skill to keep you addicted. Some people. But yeah, so things will stagnate either by like just giving you shit like that, like impossible puzzles, impossible energy requirements, like just not give you enough room to do all the things you need to do, or give you like challenges to get you to the next level. That's like, this is, can't do this. There's no way. And it's just kind of scummy. And it's just another thing that gives mobile games a bad rep, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really frustrating. Like, I really want to dig into more stuff like this because
Yeah.
mobile games are great, but there are enough scummy mobile games because you can just like make a game and throw it on and like use it to,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. When a lot of people who like don't play mobile games think of mobile games, they think of like Voodoo, or like just generally like Candy Crush.
Wait, what's voodoo?
Voodoo is a I don't know if they're like if they make iOS apps as well, but they make a lot of like ad machine Android games.
Let me look that up because I do play.
Yeah, literally just spelled voodoo.
Oh my god, I've seen some of these games. Paper IO, Proud City. Oh yeah, there's a lot of these games that I see advertisements for.
Yep.
It makes me so mad because so many of these games look neat.
Yes. Some of them are fun. But
Just why can't you just make the game?
the thing is, some of them are genuinely fun, even apart from like literally every single level having an ad after it.
Yeah,
Sometimes an ad for another voodoo game.
of course. But it reminds me of on a recent Besties episode. I actually got my question answered on a Besties episode about, hey, why are mobile game ads like that? And
Oh shit.
Griffin and ended up bringing up an example of one advertisement's like, aren't you tired of advertisements that are say they're this game and they're not? Well, here's the real deal. And I know exactly what ad that is because it's for Ebony, a game I'm pretty sure I played on browser like years ago. And I'm like,
Yeah,
you are not.
you aren't that though. You literally aren't
Yeah,
that
you
though.
literally aren't that. You are just like a whatever strategy kingdom building game, whatever you call it. Like,
Evany invented lying.
yeah, because it started out with all those boob advertisements
Yeah.
um, that made it seem like you were playing a porn game. But I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
just advertise what you are. People like your game. It's like I get so mad about the there's that one, I think it's a gotcha game that keeps advertising itself as a grim dark Pokemon game.
What the hell?
Have you not seen that?
No.
Like it looks like a horror game based off of like Pokemon, where
What
it's
the hell?
like
What is that called?
fuck, I don't remember. Evertail. That's what the thing is.
Evertail.
Creepy Evertail ad has nothing to do with the actual game, but looks like a cool game. Apparently a lot of the assets are taken from like Amori and some other games.
Amori?
Yeah.
Huh.
And yeah, I'm planning on researching more of this and doing an episode with Cam about mobile game advertisements because like when you see like video game advertisements, there's usually a thing on the bottom that says not actual gameplay, right?
Yeah.
Like they have to show that. And there's just no standards for mobile games. And I was kind of mad that the besties didn't address that. They're like, well, there's advertisements like this because we click on it. I'm like, I get that. But also, there's no regulations for mobile game ads, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
why isn't there the same regulations?
Yeah, because the organization that is in charge of making sure that businesses don't do false advertising is more concerned with like bigger infractions, like fucking corporation pollution and shit like that.
I guess. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm looking at that Voodoo list of games.
Uh huh.
They have a Attack on Titans game ripoff. It's called Titans 3D, and the icon just looks like it's a character from Attack on Titan.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, no, it sucks. Like, because what pissed me off is when I see like if you play a lot of puzzle and card games, you'll get like puzzle and card game advertisements. That's like this will prevent you from getting dementia and shit like
Yeah.
that. And I'm like,
No.
you can't do this. Like, no, and that shit's really frustrating. But it's just like, show me what your game is. I want to play your game. Like Ebony doesn't. Whenever I played it on browser, it didn't have that many ads. It was a fun enough game.
Hmm.
Why do you need to lie about it? Why don't you just make the game that you obviously like made a thing, like you had to have made the advertisement, right?
Yeah.
Like, did you just make a video? Did you not make something with mechanics? Like, just give
Yeah.
me that game. But it goes back into, things not like the things having to like stay around forever or they're not good. Like, I think it was when Elden Ring came out, or maybe it was a different game, but I just know one game that came out like around February. It's like, oh, people aren't playing this game as much anymore. Like a month or two later, it's like, because they beat it and they're done now.
Yeah. It was Elden Ring. That was it. Because Elden Ring is a single player game and it has a plot and a story.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, there are some people who will keep replaying it to like find more shit or get different endings and stuff because there's a lot to find in that game.
Yeah.
But like people can just play it and be done with it.
Yeah.
And it sucks that we are in such a this has to be a game forever sort of thing. Which like I get that like some games start off like that. Like I'm playing Farm RPG. I mentioned this last time too because we're just revisiting some of the same topics because that's what I do.
Well, that's fair.
And like yes, I get that it's the type of game that's like it's a community farm sim. Like it's meant to go on for a while. You help newbies and you just
Yeah.
numbers get bigger.
Yeah.
But like you can have a finite number of puzzles and that's fine. You can have a plot that ends and that's fine. That's what leads to so many other problems with games is the stagnation and the false advertisements. I don't know. It's like they forget new people will still find their game.
Yeah.
I guess it's also a problem with how so many mobile games are free because it's hard to convince people to pay for a mobile game
Yeah.
because they have a bad rep because of the free mobile games.
Yep.
It's fucking circular.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. And yeah, but there are good mobile games out there. And it just sucks that like the ones that get popular are the ones who have the most money for advertisement and get the most downloads. Like, even if people like delete them, they still got those downloads. And so they jump to the top of the charts. I don't know. It's wild. Like, Google Play Games does its own, like, every year. It's like, here's the best games or vote on the top games.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I haven't heard of most of these, or the
Yep.
ones I have heard of are like, no, this was like scammy, wasn't it? Like this was just advertisement fuel.
Exactly.
And it just pisses me off that like it's either like from a popular brand like Disney or Fire Emblem or something, or it's fucking ad ridden that just got a lot of people to download it and wasn't actually that good. And it's like ignoring
Yeah.
so many of the good games. And the good games it does show are like ports from computers, which, I love being able to play that on my phone, but like it's a port.
Yeah.
Now I'm just venting about stuff. I just love mobile games.
Yeah. So like I haven't really been playing like new games,
Yeah.
new mobile games recently. It's basically just been like just constant like Sky Castle P-Cross.
Yeah. That's fair. For me, it's like hard to find new games because they'll just advertise my other games and you have to dig to figure out when it was released.
Exactly. Yeah.
The most I get is like since I have the Google Play Pass, it will show me new games to the Google Play Pass, but like those either could be recent releases or they could have been out for a while and just now are part of Google Play Pass.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to like sort games. Like games only have like one or two tags. It's just not a type of game that gets the same respect as other types of games.
True.
And yeah, like I said, vicious, or like you said, vicious cycle. It's just
Hmm.
it keeps feeding into itself. But I do like that Google Play Pass does advertise like neat indie games that are like actually legit. But again, like a lot of those are also ports from computer games. Like there's Beholder was is a game on Steam that got ported to Google Play, and it'll say, "Hey, check out these indie games," and it's like Beholder. Or now I'm trying to find some more.
I don't think I've ever heard of Beholder.
I heard about it because the besties recommended it. But Little Nightmares, I don't know if that's a new mobile game or if that's a port.
How the hell is Little Nightmares?
Yeah, again, I don't know if it's a if they made.
Because I can only imagine a virtual joystick, but like kind of goofs with the aesthetic of it.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to shout out Death Palette is now on Google Play Pass. We talked about that in an earlier episode, so that's on Google Play Pass now. Of course, now I can only think of Beholder and not the other fucking billions of games that I've seen on here. That's like ports of Steam games.
I mean, does like Rusty Lake count?
Um, I don't know. Like that's that's enough of a
Yeah, because like it only requires uh mouse for like a browser game, so it's like it's basically just escape room games.
yeah. I mean, this is kind of like what we talked about last time, where it's like browser games for the most part are like basically mobile games.
Yeah, true.
Do Not Feed the Monkeys. I don't know if that was originally just a Steam game and then got ported, or if it was a other game first. But like, I get recommended Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, KOTOR is on mobile now.
Whoa,
I have not tried to play that because I didn't like playing it on my laptop, so I can't imagine with like a touchpad. So I can't imagine playing it on my phone.
fair enough.
Yeah, point is, there's a lot of especially indie game ports from Steam onto mobile, and it's like those games get recognized, or the games that have advertisement money get recognized, or if they're big brand games and not like actual cool indie games, you know?
Yeah.
At least for like the end of the year shit.
My favorite, probably just my favorite mobile game in general, like as a game, is still Vector.
Still Vector.
Or no, just Vector. It's the like shadow parkour game,
I have looked it up.
or I guess Silhouette.
Yeah, Shadow Silhouette.
It was like one of, I guess, yeah, one of the first that I played, or at least one of the first that I played that was like smooth.
Gotcha, gotcha. Oh yeah, it's a runner. It looks neat.
Yeah, it's a runner with levels specifically.
Nice.
So like swipe up or down to perform tricks to try and like escape whatever. It's a dystopia, I guess, and your character is constantly on the run. And if you don't do these tricks, like jumping over the thing or sliding under them, you'll just bash into them and like just flop over.
Yeah. No, it looks cool. It just makes me think the first runner game I ever played was fucking that Minions game. It was pretty good. Anyway, I'm just gonna. Is there something else you want to talk about on any of these big topics?
uh I don't think so. Just, you know, mobile games can be more.
Yeah, that is the podcast theme. Is just trying to convince people mobile games are great.
Yeah.
And don't fall for, like, look at the reviews. If there are a lot of negative reviews that say it's ad heavy, like, just look at the reviews before you get a game.
If there's a bunch of reviews that say it's ad heavy, that means it's really ad heavy. Because people who play enough mobile games to actually review them are saying that this is too many ads.
Yeah. Like, plenty of people will put up with advertisements because they know that free games have to make money. They're saying it's ad heavy. It's fucking ad heavy.
It means it's worse than you're picturing.
Yeah. So yeah, just that's my advice. If you're getting into mobile games and you can't figure out, like, I'm getting an eye for when something's going to be ad heavy before I even download it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're still developing that kind of gut instinct, look at the reviews, because yeah, they'll fucking tell you for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play mobile games. Tell us what mobile games to play. I feel like half this episode or these episodes is me talking about other episodes I want to make. But that's so I don't go off on another huge long tangent about it. So, anyway, yeah. First part, Disney Mirrorverse. Second part,
second part, God knows
stuff, which was kind of what our last episode, your and I episode was.
Was it?
Yeah, I had to re-listen to it.
Oh no!
To figure out what the topic was.
Oops.
Yeah. So.
Oopsie.
So yeah, thank you, Domi, for editing this. Oh yeah, Jandy, Jan.
Hello.
Your name. Where can people find you?
They can find me. Well, I don't use Twitter much anymore. They can find me streaming. I've started streaming recently, so check out my streams on twitch.tv/Jandikar.
Awesome.
That's Jandikar with a Q, by the way, specifically.
Yeah, there'll be a link below, and I'm also actually going to get you guys to give me whatever links you want that I can put up on the card so people can find you independently of episodes. Yeah, so we will see you fucking next time, I guess, with who knows what. Thank you to Domi for editing the show and for our theme song, which you can find at Domino Thief on SoundCloud and in the show's notes. Also, thank you to our fakest fan tier member, Danny the Spoon Lord, for your support. If you'd like to get a shout out or just support the podcast, head on over to ko-fi.com/jaxyaks, link also found in the show notes, and sign up for as little as $1 a month. For all other links, head over to jaxyaks.com, where you can always find the latest information. Thanks for listening.